Good evening, Blue Nation. We are still in pre-season, and me and the lads just wanted to jump on, say hello, and let you know that we are still here. So with us is Carlos. How are you, my mate?
Yeah, absolutely on top of the world, mate. Obviously, with a decent win on Saturday, it was Dundee, and we're going to talk about that. But yeah, start off happy. Looking forward to the season.
Excellent, mate. And we have with us our friend Chris. How are you doing, my mate?
Glad the World Cup's over. Like Carl said, pre-season game, first win. Brilliant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So, I'm not going to harp on too long about it, lads. I mean, obviously, JP1 was at the World Cup. Done all right. It's nice to have him home, innit?
It certainly is. He's on a 2 or 3 week break now, isn't he? So obviously, once we get him back, and I don't think he'll play before Leo. I think with this break and stuff, that might be the only pre-season game he gets because he's at the World Cup. But I think he got cited as he always does by these fucking pundits who knows football or nothing. So I think it's ridiculous. But I think he has a brilliant World Cup, and without him, we wouldn't have got as far as we were because England was shite.
What were your thoughts on the World Cup and JP, Chris?
I totally agree. I mean, I think he had a fantastic World Cup. I mean, you can't knock him because he didn't save 1 or 2 goals. For me, he made some outstanding saves. Like Carl said, we wouldn't have even got as far as we did without him. And the side he took and the choices he made, I just thought were disastrous from day one, to be honest. But for me, I just want to see him back in goal, let him enjoy his holiday, get him back training, get him back in goal. And yeah, all the shite he's had as well, from, like you said, Carl, pundits, newspapers, fans all over the country. I mean, all us Blues stand behind him anyway. We know he's played well at the World Cup, and he plays well for us. So, can't wait to see him back in the net.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to harbour on too much. I watched the England games without the Mexico one. We got further than what I thought. JP, like you say, boys, couple of good saves. And to the haters, I'd question that if he played for a so-called quote-unquote big club, would we still have the same level of criticism? But anyway, fuck him. Let's get on to the positive news, boys. So, Merlin Roll has signed as part of his agreement, I think it was. So we got Merlin in the door. We'll talk about him a little bit more in a bit. Nice to see. Young Tyreek George comes and signs on properly. I'm really excited about him. And a player I don't know an awful lot about, but I'm looking forward to seeing is young Hayden Hackney from Middlesbrough. So, Chris, give us your thoughts on how the pre-season's gone so far, mate, transfer-wise.
Just the same as last season, really. Just that waiting game, innit? That worries me a bit. Because most clubs now have 5 or 6 players through the door already. But Merlin Rowe, for me, he was a massive signing. Tyreek George was he's the biggest signing for me so far this season. I mean, he was outstanding in the games that we saw him playing last season, and I was hoping that we take him on full time and not send him back to Chelsea, because I've got a feeling we're not going to get to see Jack Grealish again this season. And I think Tyreek George has been bought for that reason, because he can fly down the wing just like Grealish and do the same job. So I'm happy with that. Hayden Hackney, what I've seen of him, looks decent. Always got a smile on his face, I've noticed, in the training videos, photos. He seems to have settled right down at Everton with the lads. What I will say is that Brian Robson from Man United said that that we've got ourselves a steal there. He's going to be like a Ronaldo. So whether he is or not, we're just going to have to look out, aren't we? But one thing I will point out about the transfer window is I never listened to anything until Everton officially put it out, because how many names get blasted about everywhere. But I'm just hoping that this Jed Spence thing, I mean, I'd love to see Jed Spence at Everton Award. He shocked me at the World Cup, to the way he played that season. He just completely shocked me. So I'm hoping that somewhere along the line that deal might actually go through. But all the other names, I don't know, Nick. I just don't know.
Fair enough. Carl, what are your thoughts on Jed Spence and the three boys we brought in? And we need a right back, don't we, kid?
Yeah.
I'm going to go on about that, but yeah, I'm underwhelmed, really. I mean, let's face it, Merlin Roll, good player as he is, and he did, at the end of last season, he was really, really good. I couldn't believe how quick he actually is. But we knew we were signing him when we got him last year on loan. We knew that if we stayed in the Premier League, we could down to do. We were going to do anyway. He was going to sign. Tyreek George we had up to the 30th of June, so the deal was in place, and we just took a bit longer because we knocked the price down. So that was basically a 1.5 signings, really. And then Hayden Hackney, I'm looking forward to. As Chris said, I've seen the comments from Brian Robson saying that he didn't know why Man United didn't go for him, because he's going to be a star in the future and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to him. He's a progressive ball carrier. And I think with the right striker, funny enough, we've been linked with Dusan Vlahovic today. I've seen rumours about. And obviously he's a free transfer, but his wages will be high. He's like a prime goal scorer if you had him, with the likes of Hackney supplying him. I'm not saying get rid of Beto, no. They might get rid of him because he's only got a year left on his contract. Keep Barry as well for at least another year. See if he can improve from last year. And I know there's issues and stuff, but as you say, I am fucking praying for the next one as a right back. But yeah, it's a few little rumours like the one about Dewey. If he's the one that Everton wants and you need to go and get him, go and pay the 40 fucking million. Don't be afraid. Go and get him. If he's the number one player, it will fit in our team, make it better, which it 100% will. Then go and get him and go and get a young kid. Maybe even Norm Coffey that we've been linked with, or someone of a younger style that can go in behind him. So we need two right backs. And we probably need a left back as well. Because I think, although we'll go on to Arsenal, and I think he played really well at the weekend, I can't see Moyes keeping him in the squad after the summer. I think we need to get somebody else in. Someone that's going to push Mikalenko, because defensively he's great against the likes of Salah, who's now not at Liverpool and the likes. But we need someone that'll get past the halfway line and get crosses in. As for Jed Spence, I've seen his stats for the last 4 or 5 years and I don't rate him. He's fast, but I think in only one of the last 5 years he's got a few goals and assists, and that was when he was playing in the Championship for Forest.
Yeah, good shout, mate. I mean, I agree with both of you. I think what Chris was saying as well is we tend to leave our business till the last minute. So anyway, let's leave that there, boys, because the World Cup's over and things are starting to pick up speed. So hopefully our Blue Boys will be getting some new signings in the door as we speak. Okay, so let's go for a quick chat with our sponsor, the amazing Andy's Man Club, and we'll be right back after that. Life is hard, and we all have bad days. There are times when we feel we can't cope. This is the time we need to reach out and talk to someone. Andy's Man Club offers local support groups nationwide, running every Monday from 7 p.m, except on bank holidays. In these groups, men can open up about the issues affecting their lives in a safe, non-judgmental environment. Our clubs are designed to be free of pressure. There is no obligation for men to speak, they can simply listen if they wish. Find us today at www.andysmanclub.co.uk. Help one guy, save one life. Andy's Man Club, it's good to talk. Welcome back, Blues. That was our amazing sponsor, Andy's Man Club. Remember, lads, don't keep it in. It's good to talk. So, talking of which, Everton were in a pre-season friendly, as we all know, against Dundee a few days ago. We won it 4-0. I'll give you the lineup quickly. Just Travers, Roll, O'Brien, Keane, Asnu, Hiraboonham, Armstrong, Diblin, Keenan, Dewsbury Hall, Tyreek George and Beto. I say we won 4-0. Goals from Beto, Barry, Foster and McNeil. good to see the boys out, get a little run out after a week of fitness training up in Scotland there. It was nice to see Adam Asnew, Harrison Armstrong, Tyler Diblin, and obviously Tyreek George. Chris, give us your brief thoughts on that game at Dundee.
I thought it was a brilliant game. I mean, I was quite surprised, to be honest, because, to be honest, previous seasons gone by, I've seen us get beat by teams worse than Dundee FC in pre-season games, and I'm sure you'll both agree with me. But I'll just say one thing, Tyler Dibley, and I did say before the World Cup that during pre-season, you'll start to see Tyler playing in the games and seeing a lot more of him on the training ground. And he's been on the training ground and he played out of his skin for me against Dundee, impressed me. Tyreek George impressed me. They all impressed me. They looked comfortable. They didn't look erratic. Passed the ball around. That young lad, Foster, if we can do that like Braden Graham as well and bring our lads through the academy straight into the first team, I mean, that'd be brilliant because he played well for me too. Mikolenko, he done what he usually, he just does his own stuff, you know. Keane, he had a good game. But what do you think, lads, about this Tarky thing? Because if we get a right back, he's going to want to bring O'Brien into the centre with Brantwaite. And doesn't that just factor Tarky out, if you get what I mean? I mean, that's something I don't think a lot of Blues have thought about.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? What are your thoughts on that, Carl, as well as the little summary of the game?
With the Tarky situation, I think he'll start the season. So obviously he's the club captain at the moment until he announced someone else. I think he'll start. Jake O'Brien will then come in. I think our ideal starting lineup should be Brantwaite and O'Brien. To be fair, no, never should Tarkowski ever play with Keane. Keep that partnership well away. Get rid of one or get rid of Keane. So that at least that's for the weekend. I was impressed to a point because obviously Everton never come back, as you say, in pre-season and never do well. Beto looks like the whole incredible Hulk. Some of the pictures I've seen of him. If he come back with like well
He's
juiced.
got a point to prove this season, hasn't he?
He has, and obviously he's only got to do the left, so whether they'll cash in on him or whatnot, he's trying to impress for a move, I don't know. But I was impressed, obviously, the goals that we scored and stuff. I think we played really well. But I 3 of the goals were down to bad goalkeeping errors. So takes a shine off it a little bit. I mean, you say 4-0, that's brilliant. But then you look at it, you see the goals by the goalkeeper for 3 of the 4 goals. So apart from that, I thought Everton played well. Asnew, I thought, was one of the men of the match.
Yeah,
I thought Hiddebunam was really solid in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%, mate. We had a little bit of a chat off air, didn't we, the 3 of us in our little Facey messenger group, and we were saying about a possible new captain for the Blues, because obviously Seamus, God bless him, has moved on to new shores. And none of the lads spoke to each other about it and give like their opinion. So I'm going to go first. Jimmy Garner for me, Birkenhead Perlo. I'd give Garner the captain's band. Carl?
Me, it has to be number 22, KDH.
Yeah, Carl, I'm saying with you. I'm agreeing with you, mate. Jude Ball, definitely. I mean, he stepped up. We got him last season, and the way he played, and I'm not taking nothing from Garner because he's one of our best players, but there's just a certain level that, and he stepped up that level for me last season to the point where I thought he's definitely captain material, Jude Ball. He's the type of player that will rally the team around him and the team will listen to him. So for me, just for that reason alone, he'll be our next captain. I can just feel it.
KDH is a fantastic shout. I think for me, I don't know. I think Garner, but if we were to get the announcement from the club tomorrow and they said, KDH, I'll be with you boys, and probably a majority of the listeners tonight over the moon for the kid. But yeah, so like Carl touched upon there, we are away again at Bolton. I think it's a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, and the pre-season continues. So we will be back in a couple of weeks. We're going to be on a couple of times before the start of the season. I said to the boys tonight, I don't want you lot forgetting about us. So that's why I decided to jump on tonight. So, Chris, thank you for your time, mate.
No problem.
And Carl, as always, my mate, great to catch up with yourself.
Thanks for having me on. The only thing I will say, little caveat, there's a few rumours going around about Garner on the internet tonight about Aston Villa, so I hope that's not fucking true.
The same as Ndido, Carl. There's rumours going around that he doesn't want to play for Everton anymore, and he wants to go to Liverpool, but we wouldn't sell him to Liverpool. So he wants to go to United, but I don't know. You're going to get a chunk of money for him too, aren't you?
I'd sell him. If the I wouldn't accept less than 75, but I'd let him go. I think he was shocking after he come back from the AFCON. If they want to give us 75, 80 million, and I don't see any reason why we wouldn't ask for that fee, if you look at like Elliott and Rodgers and a couple of midfielders that have gone of late, then yeah, personally, I'd get rid.
I would too.
You think of what Everton could do with 80 million? They could get a new right back, probably 2 new right backs, a left back, a centre mid, and maybe even a winger.
We definitely need that attacking right back. An attacking right back we need. That's definitely what we need.
It really is.
Well,
okay, boys, we'll leave it there then.